Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Okay. Speak. I can't hear you.
Check, check, check.
I'm not hearing you.
Uh,
Hold on. Hold on. I know why. Oh, never mind. Go ahead and do it now.
all right, check, check.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha. Good deal. Yeah, because I had the tab muted. Um, but yeah, good deal. And that's pretty much okay. Even in the private chat, you can click it and show it.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you'll start seeing the the people are starting to check. You aren't private, not anymore.
So you have this already set up when you go to broadcast, it's automatically going to go to all the different platforms. You don't have to start them up individually.
Correct, because I've got that established in that channel provision when you
Okay.
selected it, the ECI.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, yep. That there, my friend, is the tools we have to go admin on this and start up the channel and everything else.
Okay.
Rock and roll. Welcome on board. Thank you very much for coming on and helping us out with this. Oh, we're doing some testing and just introducing training canoes on the administration of the channel. So yeah, that's what's going on. Zoom mates, I'm really gonna need a boat. Oh shit. I hope not, brother. All right, Huckleberry. All right, James Desjardins. Um, yeah, we're just testing out this. Any questions, canoes?
No, everything's self-explanatory.
Okay. Now, if we want to chat, we still got to go to a platform to chat, and you will want to develop a folder in your favorites menu that has our other channels, the Discord, the YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer, so that you can go in and test that. And one of the things I generally do to wake up the channels, because sometimes they need to be woke up.
Okay.
Okay, so somebody's got to log in at the beginning of the stream to those channels and actually type in a thing. And what I do is I go down to the bottom here and I click the invite button at the bottom of the screen,
Okay.
and I allow it to copy it to my clipboard. And then I'll go through the channels and enter it into the chats.
Gotcha.
Okay, because Mixer definitely has got to be woke up. And when you post in Mixer, you have to type in something. So that's why you'll see when I type in Mixer, I always type in join the conversation and then hit the link and load it up that way. But yeah, I need to make sure you also have admin rights on all those channels too.
Well, we'll have to set up for mixing because I'm not set up there for admin.
Okay, I'm bringing up the channels right now. Hold on a second. Do you have access to the chat over there?
I'm gonna try here.
All right.
No, Mixer won't load. It's giving me some kind of reference error.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So something is very wrong. Please contact us with the following
Okay.
error. Looking for RxJS is not the time.
Does that link help? Like I said, you're going to have to go into YouTube or something like that to click those links.
A second here.
Hmm. Excuse me while I eat my lunch. Excuse me while I eat my lunch. Yeah, because when I ain't eating, Kay, I'm working. That's why.
Nope, that makes me either.
They won't let you in mixer.
No.
Weird.
I've never tried getting on Mixer on the laptop before, only on my phone.
Right. It's asking. It's probably got a situation where you'll have to create a Microsoft account. I forgot about that. But yeah, I would just if you want to, you could go ahead and create a Microsoft account and start your process like that. But yeah, you've got the basics. You're good to go, and the goat is now empowered.
Don't give them any ideas now. Yeah, keep them in mind.
Right. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much everything. Mm.
Yeah, I lucked out. I feel like an idiot now. That new phone that I bought, I tried to do the tethering again after I did the security update this morning, and it still wouldn't work. It's like blocked because of the service plan apparently for the phone.
Right.
So okay, I looked up on the Google Play Store for hotspot apps, and I found one, and I downloaded it, and it worked. It's a lot of fucking around because I have to go through like 3 different authentication protocols. But I got it to work, and I'm like, okay, well, because this new phone, I only signed up for the cheapest plan that they had. It was like $30 a month, and unlimited data or unlimited text and call, but only 3 gigs of data per month. Like 3 gigs ain't gonna cut it. So
Right.
I'm like, got the app. I downloaded the app on my old phone, which I have the unlimited data plan, and that's what I'm using as the hotspot now. So it works. I could have been doing it all the time.
Oh no shit.
I had no idea that they had hotspot apps out. I thought that was like proprietary to the phones.
Right. But it's not. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, the only issue is when I try to do it, um, when I log off of it, I have to force stop the app. It doesn't want to shut off by itself, and I have to clear the cache on it and do a hard restart in order to get it, to work the next time. But it works. I got it down. It'll take a couple of minutes.
Oh wow, really? Yeah.
Nothing,
My Moto 7.
nothing can be easy.
I've got a Moto 7, so the service on it is only 2 gigs. It's my, I just keep it as emergency backup kind of stuff. Yeah, I know, right? That's what I was saying. I sit next to a big double wide window, and at night it gets dark. So Carnivorous was like, "Holy smokes, Wes, let there be light." Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
open
what
up my
my room
blinds
looks
real
like in the
quick so you
daytime.
can see the camera better.
Oh, badass canoes. Dude, you got a perfect place for a sticker, for like a bumper sticker kind of thing.
All behind me.
Just no, right in front of you
Oh,
on the other side of that board.
yeah, that's the overhang for my bookcase.
Right. That's what I was saying. If you put a sticker there, that'd be the shit. Exactly. Oh, it's a little big, but yeah.
Yeah, no, thanks. I got don't want to buy this.
Yeah, I guess you'd have to make something much smaller, but yeah, yeah, that would be the shit. You have a header. Hey, tow trucks, carnivorous. Hey, Jack.
Next year. Now, just setting up admin for all. I got my.
Yeah, I was just taking a break from crawling around under the cabinets in the kitchen trying to finish the plumbing. I figured we get this all squared away.
I got my plumbing issue fixed. I get that some fine now.
Oh no. Yeah, we're just getting him set up with his admin access and getting him showing him all the buttons. But this is the big window where I'm going to be putting my seed racks. Start my seeds for my greenhouse. Because the greenhouse ain't built yet. I got to get to that too. So, rock and roll. And to end the broadcast, you simply click the end broadcast thing, and then it puts you a secondary prompt. Are you sure you want to do this? And it's got another end broadcast button, and then it'll put you back into the backstage. Pre, just outside of the broadcasting set. But like we did before, we could be talking like this after the show to finish up any communications without it being public. And then it's just a matter of leaving out. Now, when you make your shortcut, you can make your shortcut before you leave that area so that you can come back to it at all times. It doesn't log you. You don't have to log out each time.
Gotcha.
Okay. As long as you don't log out, you should be able to come back in, or they don't have a reset at the service or whatever. You should be able to click right back in to the broadcast setup. Correct. So yeah, if you stay in that broadcast area, I think he's froze up.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Okay. If you stay in that broadcast area back there too long and the site times out on you, it'll happen. You won't be able to log in till they reset the servers. Like that's what happened to me the other night. So, um, yeah, you don't want to stay in there without activity for very long. Okay. So, lesson learned. But
Like
yeah.
if I have to reach, your
Yeah, you're kind of your sound is coming in and out.
okay.
Now you can still log out even though you created it, and then you can log back. You can come back in. You can jump out and then jump back in and let yourself in. Even if you have to restart. Okay. Yeah, you're stable now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because both of the video screens keep flashing black and white with the little circles every once in a while.
Yeah, on the other channels, what you can do is you just keep those links available, and you can close out those other ones if it's causing you bandwidth issues, because they will.
Yeah.
Each one of those screens that you have open is going to cause more bandwidth. So if we got generally we don't have activity on Mixer, but Mixer's not that bad. Twitch is a bandwidth hog. If you keep it open,
Well, what I'm going to end up doing is just I'll monitor other platforms on my phone, so
sure.
that I don't have bandwidth through the laptop.
Yeah, on the other phone, the one you're not using for a hotspot.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. I was gonna say if you use the phone with your hotspot to be also your secondary screen, it's still using that same bandwidth, and it might interfere with that. But yeah, there you go, brother. Rock and roll.
Okay.
Now you're cool.
I think calls for a little goat. Here's the goat. Yeah, I called off work today. I said, fuck it.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. He's like, throw me a link. There you go, and we'll test that out. But the Windows. Say what?
I'm just saying goodbye to Jack. He's leaving.
All right. Thanks for dropping by, Jack. Most days will be on generally at 8 o'clock at night, at Central Time, 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Eastern. That's our usual start time. There will be things coming up to where we'll be starting up earlier, but like Jack wants to do a shop show where he's doing his knife stuff. We're going to be doing that, and then
Michelle, the show.
Yeah. Michelle usually has between 1 and 3. We've kind of got that set up, and I'm still working with Lady Liberty, but they're getting ready to move from Tennessee to Missouri, and they're going to be moving. They found some property out here, within 100 miles of me, and they're moving there. So, so she may not be on for a while, right? But she was talking about doing a show as well. I keep telling her she needs to do the homestead show kind of thing, and as well as the Second Amendment activist stuff, because with them getting this property and developing this property, it'd be a perfect storyline for one of those reality kind of show things. This is our attempt, and we're doing it off grid. Here we go. But yeah, that'd be the shit. Because they're close enough, I can drive down a load of wood for them and stuff like that too. But later, tow truck, rock and roll. Thanks for dropping by. Did you drop a link for them?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I exited out of YouTube already.
Oh, okay. I'll throw it up there. Just hold on a second. Yeah, because mods are Huckleberry, um, and Ryan, and there's a couple others, and they'll usually grab the link. That's usually the first thing I'll do is I'll post those links up, and when they come on, they grab those links because it changes every time, and then they'll start pasting it up and posting it up.
And most hated wants to know where Bruce Wayne is. I saw Bruce. He's over, I think, in Bob Ferguson's channel watching the Infowars restream. He's been there most of the morning.
All right, guys, I'm headed back to work. Have fun if
Um,
you want to stay on. You're in charge, brother.
all right. I will throw a link up in a second and see if I can get anybody else in. If nobody else comes in within 5 minutes, I'll shut down.
Yeah, it looks like you might get AZ up here. All right, guys. God bless you. See you tonight.
All right. Good, dude. Right. So, how is everybody doing today? Right. There we go. And...
Hey,
Howdy.
I figured I'd let you play with the buttons.
Buttons, buttons. Who's got the button?
Yeah, I'm sure you got a couple there. Mute me, show me backstage, ban me.
You saw something moving behind me.
Yeah, you gotta
I got a ceiling
gotta
fan going. That might be it.
it'll mess with your mind.
My cats aren't that tall, so. I don't know. Let me see if I can get Twitch opened up here. So what's happening in Arizona today?
Uh, it is sunny, 73 degrees, and we've had so far about a dozen military cargo planes flying by in various directions.
Hmm.
It's been a strange morning.
Now, what part of Arizona are you in?
I'm up in the Wickenburg area, which is about 50 miles north of Phoenix,
Okay.
and I'm at the north end of the Phoenix Air Corridor. So most of the planes are flying north out of Phoenix past me, and then they branch off east and west. or they come from across at the north end of the Phoenix Airport. Or,
Well, you got Luke Air Force Base out there, don't you? A lot of
Yeah,
fighter jets.
We get the fighters coming up to train in the area from like where I am and further north, west, and east. So there's like regular patterns of air traffic, and this thing this morning was just unusual.
Isn't Davis Monthan Air Force Base in Arizona as well, or is that in New Mexico?
That's down in Tucson.
Okay.
And then they have the Marines have the Yuma Air Station southwest of me.
Okay, I got the invite in on Twitch. So 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I can't get on Mixer. It's doing some weird shit.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that stuff.
Hey, Wild Bill, how you doing? Yeah, it's about 28 degrees here. Sunny but cold. There's Bill. What's up, dude?
Hey, what's happening?
Just testing out my admin privileges here for the first time.
I figured he needed some guests to abuse.
Yes.
Yeah.
The beatings will continue until morale improves.
Yes.
Yep.
You have to test your godly powers.
Well, I didn't talk about anything yesterday, really. About my little thing that I went to this focus group last night. I'm only going to be here for
a focus group. They mean a poker game.
Yeah, I'm just here for a minute. I saw the notification came in, so figured I'd check it out. What's going on?
Yep, just doing a little testing. We'll probably keep it for another 5 or 10 minutes, and we'll shut down.
Cool.
That's better.
I'm in my truck in a parking lot at a gas station.
Anybody watching Trump's rally?
No, I just stopped here to get me some coffee. No, things aren't bad over here. In fact, I can pan the area and show you what we got here. Let's see here. There. Weather's not bad. It's actually pretty decent.
That's cool.
I'm actually dressed. I was thinking of taking my jacket off, but here you are. This is just up north of Salt Lake City.
Cool.
Yep. How you doing, AZ?
Moving from one project to another.
Yeah.
I gotta go do a little maintenance on my truck.
Well, anyway, this focus group, they were talking about. We have a list of like 6 governors,
Yeah.
and they actually paid me to go to it. They called me up and they paid me. It was pretty
Really?
good, you know. Got me a little extra change, and it wasn't bad. But
And what
they were
was
talking about the 6 governors, the people that are in the Republican lineup in Utah, and
okay?
it's that same old syrupy. It's like syrup. It's bad for you, but it's sweet, and you put it on your pancakes anyway.
Yeah.
And that's this same Mormon syrup that's going on here. Every one of them has the same talking points. Nobody's going to step outside the box. Nobody's got any courage to do anything because they don't want to go against the mainstream politics, the mainstream mindset of the community here. So,
Well, was it
uh,
like a focus group where they're trying to convince you of what they want to do,
no, it
or to
was
find
it
out
was
what you want?
no, it was a series of questioning everybody,
Okay.
and they asked these questions like, are you aware of these candidates? Now, this was a marketing research type of a company that was conducting it, and what they did, I don't know where they got my information, how they found me, or what. They called me up. They're like, "We'll pay you if you come," and okay, so I did, and it was just about the same syrupy stuff. I mean, everybody in there was using the same syrup. It was I can't think of another descriptive way to put it. It was sticks. It's sticky. It's not good for you, but it smells and tastes sweet. So you go ahead and you just put it all over your pancakes. That's what it is. It's just like all these governors are all hitting the same talking points, and you living down there in Arizona, you probably got a good idea
Yeah.
because it's similar,
Yeah.
similar atmosphere.
Look at this headline.
The headline. I don't see a headline.
There you go.
George Zimmerman. Okay.
That's hilarious. Hmm.
Anyway, uh, they just
Oh,
were.
Lady Liberty's in the chat. Hey, how you doing, girl?
Oh. More people joining the chat. Lady Liberty. Hi, Lady Liberty.
Hey, Lady Liberty.
Well, maybe she'll come up. So has anybody else ever been to one of these focus groups?
No.
I've read up on them. They were having focus groups years ago concerning pushing the Sustainable Development Program in the United States.
Oh,
And they, they go around to different communities and try to sell them on the Agenda 21.
I see.
No thanks.
And well, I mean, they used a lot of manipulation, trying to get everybody excited about the idea of being micromanaged.
The way I see it is they were looking for people to they wanted to see what public perception was about these candidates that are running.
Yeah.
And mine were not favorable about any of them. And I was the only one in the room. There was about probably 12 of us. And I was the only one in the room that was kind of dissented from all of the same old propaganda that I hear in my state all the time. And it was so it was like tar, syrup, tar, however you want to put it. It was just sticky. It was just, there was this grossness to it that I anyway. So I did learn a lot.
Well, I mean, whether it's candidates, potato chips or breakfast cereal, they play the same game. It's getting feedback from you, but also trying to get you to like whatever it is they're pushing, so they can, remold whatever they're pushing to suit your taste.
Yeah, they had a focus group thing here in the Cleveland area a few years ago, dealing with environmental and pollution controls for the Great Lakes, with all the fertilizer runoff from the farms that's ends up at a lake and causes all those big algae blooms.
Yeah.
And they're all like, well, we can, introduce this, hybrid bacteria that'll, gobble up all the algae, but it hasn't been tested out, and we don't know if it's going to fuck other things up.
Yeah.
They're all trying to get support for shit like that.
Well, it was funny to see the younger guys had a different perspective about things, and the people that they supported were, I mean, it was totally unique to them. So the younger guys that were like under 30, they were more for different candidates than the older guys. And I think there was one other guy that was somewhat cynical about all of this, because I've heard these same talking points over and over again in this state. We constantly getting things like mass transit and everything shoved down our throats, and these big apartment complexes and things like that. And they're trying to consolidate, put everybody in a corral, and then they put surveillance. So if you leave the corral, you're under surveillance, because all the overpasses and everything have cameras on them. So, that's what I think this move that's going on in Virginia and all over the country is about, is corralling everyone so they can control them and putting them under surveillance. And they're trying to inch their way to be just like China.
And that's why they're pushing the 5G agenda, because that's the only way they'll be able to, link the surveillance network with the databases and everything.
Yeah.
For real-time use.
Yeah, they've done that in Arizona. They have cameras everywhere on the highways in Arizona.
Yep, same here in Ohio. Some of them
they all over the country.
You can go on like the Ohio Department of Transportation's website and watch like probably about 200 different webcams all over the state, you know,
Yeah.
for like weather conditions and stuff.
What I would do, you guys, and I will do it myself, is get a map of all the cameras, and so that you know where they all are.
Yeah, I understand.
You know, you kind of might want to know where all the cameras are, and then they get these weird little reader pads. So when your vehicle passes by, this is what the Cash for Clunkers was all about.
Is
See,
it a
let me turn this
square
on.
black pad?
Yeah, you see
Yeah.
this little thing right here, OnStar.
Yeah.
That sucker can hear you. I've had it interrupt me while I was driving and just about freaking shot me right out of my seat. It shocked me to hear this loud booming voice. This is OnStar. We gotta. You accidentally pushed the little. See the little that little thing right there.
Yeah.
See, if you push that, it doesn't matter if you have the service connected or not. You can get help.
Yeah.
So that's what the Cash for Clunkers was about: is putting tracking devices in all our cars. And they didn't want cars that didn't have them. That's what I think. I don't know that for sure, but it sure seems like it. You know?
Yep.
They didn't push that program too heavily in Arizona. I know it was big in California.
Arizona's got so many pro gun people. That's where they do the big shoot down there, where they go and shoot all the military weapons and everything.
Yep.
You've got. I cannot imagine anybody in Arizona conceding to these gun grab things that they're trying to do.
Phoenix, Tucson, and Flagstaff are controlled by the left.
Yeah.
That's the way it is here. One of the interesting things that went on during the last election was McSally and Kirsten Sinema getting into the Senate. McSally, well, Sinema mainly was voted in by Phoenix, whereas McSally was voted in, and the numbers just didn't quite add up. At the same time, they had the governor's race, and the numbers in the election just didn't add up right. There's something weird about it.
Yeah, I feel like getting out of here. Update. And the people here, they have this attitude, you know, that the thinking has already been done. You know, so they figure, you know, somebody's done the thinking for them. Well, the thing of it is, when they get the deep state infiltrate, they'll infiltrate through where the main mind is for the state, and that's where they infiltrate. And as long as they don't question their authority, they will fall for anything.
Yeah. Yeah,
and that's kind of how it works everywhere, I guess. Probably not just here.
You know, I kind of worry about Arizona because they're always working behind the scenes to manipulate things.
I'm going to give you some good scenery here. can see this. Can you still hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know what happened to my audio. I don't hear anything.
Yeah, somebody's losing their signal now. It might be me. There we go. Anyway, I'm going to jump out and get back to work. Oh, yeah, you're breaking up right now, I think. But I'll try and be back on later this evening. Now it's just me. Well, kids. I'll be in later this evening.
Yep.
Yeah, your screen.
9 Eastern.
What I'm
Yep,
seeing
I'm
is
breaking up.
your screen is breaking up. Are you running off your cell phone?
Hearing.
I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, my signal's fading out. The hotspot working on my phone, so I can push my laptop.
Okay, you're continually breaking up right now.
All right.
Yeah, you need to wrap more foil around that. Anyway, I'll see you later. Good luck.